Good morning, Daryl with the Automatic Trade Desk. Just kind of been having coffee this morning. 9:30, almost 9:30, 9:25 exactly, a.m. Pacific. Over on the right-hand side, here you see we're 4 contracts short on the ES. Okay. Current open P&L on that one. That's another huge ES trade. ES trade, which is the mini future of the S&P index. So over here on the left, we have the NQ, and as you can see, we started trading this around 9 a.m. and got into a trade and had one target so far. So this is our result on the NQ so far. Our closed P&L on the ES, zip. However, we have been in a trade, and this trade started way back, okay, at midnight, okay, and that's when we got in short. It printed against us, and now look at how that's turning out for us. So just so you know, trading, that's the way it is. It prints for you and against you, and look at that. Printed pretty deep. Came very close to our stop at the open, after the open, actually. And so, sorry, just kind of interpreting all this price on the fly as we're looking at it. But very good day of automatic trading. Very happy trader. We're going to check on this in a little bit to see how it goes, finishes off, okay? Looking at the ES daily chart, this is the daily chart. As you can see, we're on this red candlestick right here, and we're pushing down at the moment, okay? And as far as the PPs or the floor trader pivots go, we're below the PP, we're below the S1, okay? And all that's just kind of a trader speak and reference for where we are and what we're doing here. Okay, so we're looking at the ES and we're looking at the NQ as well. And here's the daily candlestick on the NQ. I'm just going to take this and move it over a little bit if I can grab it. Yeah, there we go. And put it where they can be seen a little bit better. But this is the daily candlestick on the NQ. You can see we kind of popped out of a situation that I had already had in here. But usually when you come against a confluence of resistance, there is some sort of reaction. And that's what we're seeing here. And once again, calling attention down to the right-hand side down here, we're getting very close to a target on the ES, even though nobody knows what's going to happen next in the market. I can't say that enough. And so really, the market is a random set of probabilities, which if it was anything else, of course, it would be easily mastered. So what's the best way to attack a random set of probabilities? A large data set, okay? And that's what I have on these strategies that I'm trading. That's why you see successful trades. This isn't somebody just sitting down going, oh, I think I should do this or that. No, there's a lot of really smart people doing that and not getting anywhere, okay? So I'm doing it with a large data set. These are the current situations so far with our trades today. Closed P&L on the NQ, 44.80, currently flat over here. We're trading 6 contracts over here today. And we're seeking a little over 10,000 on the NQ today. So we will trade again. And over here on the ES, like I said, we're very close to target, but that doesn't mean anything. Until you have a closed P&L, this figure you see right here is just imaginary till it's closed P&L. Okay, so I never move my targets or stops for anything, by the way. And automatic trading, that's not part of the job. The job is actually to do nothing. Okay, so it would be unusual for me to sit here all day and look at this, but I wanted to show you guys what it looks like. So I sat down for a minute here, as you can see in my robe, just finished my second cup of coffee and visiting with my sweetheart. So living life and still trading and not having to have a care about a thing, is everything is professionally and automatically managed with this program. Okay, so you can see over here we're on a 5-minute chart on the ES. Each bar represents 5 minutes. So in the next 5 minutes, at least, we should hit our target if it comes down this way. And if it pushes back the other direction, then it'll be a little bit longer. If at all. Okay, so once again, nobody knows what's going to happen in the market until it does. Now we see pushing down over here. If the NQ drops out, it'll probably pop our target. So we'll see. We see some pushing up action over here on the NQ right now. So once again, timing wise and that kind of thing, nobody knows. So it is always just a surprise, if what's going to happen here. So NQ now pushing down again, and that looks like the one that's going to make us slide down on the ES over here and hit our target. Oh, maybe not. Look at that. See how surprising it can be? And that's what fools traders all the time. Traders that are not automatically trading, yeah, they're going, oh, I better go long, and they go long here, and then it'll fall out. Or, oh, I better go short, and they'll go short here, and it'll go long, okay? So automatic trading, it continues to trade, it continues to take trades, and it continues to take trades in the same way. Therefore, I end up with a large data set and know what these strategies do in their trading. Okay, automatic trading, awesome. And I'll check back on this trade in a little bit, especially this one here. Okay, might be right back. And after a little push off over here, you can see that we did that. It looks like we're about ready to hit the target. We'll see what happens over here on the NQ. We just got into a long over here on the NQ, actually. Long entry right there, you can see. We're long now, 6 contracts on the NQ, and short 4 contracts on the ES. So we'll see what happens here. We may bounce and not hit this target. Anything can happen, and the market can and will do anything at any time, and all traders should know that. Okay, looks like we're relaxing in price again to the downside a little bit here. So I thought I'd come back in and pop back in and look at this trade that's about ready to hit target, hopefully. So there we had a close of a 5-minute candle there. And let's see if we have any follow through to the downside. I'm looking over here at the NQ. It's still looking a little weak, but may bounce off of this part here. I don't think so, though, because look, no volume in this move. So a little bit of short covering on our way down so far, or early people going long early, but I don't expect price will bounce from here. Okay, so we'll see what happens. I'm sort of expecting enough follow through to hit our target on this if we go to the downside, but so far to the upside. So we'll see what happens. Keeping a close eye on it here, just kind of quarterbacking it, even though nobody really knows what price is going to do, as I said. So it's a big mystery. If it was anything else, there's a lot of smart people doing this, and they would be killing it all the time. And they're not. There's a lot of smart people that aren't doing well at this at all. Okay, how do I end up doing well at it? This way, automatically. It's also the most relaxing way that you'll ever trade. If you've ever day traded discretionary before, you know it's not a relaxing sport. But as you can see here, I'm plenty relaxed as I'm watching these trades work their way out. Okay, we'll pop back on this in a minute. Checking back on it now, on this 5-minute candle, we're halfway through the period. So Losers usually go first, winners finish off. So will we finish this off green on our 5-minute period? We still have 2 minutes and about 15 seconds, 10 seconds to go on this, and it looks like it's pushing up green. But you never know until the close, what they call the close, when this candlestick will stop and another one will start, okay? So we're kind of watching for that. It's actually 2 minutes away, so I'll pop back in a second. Checking back in. We're close to a target over here on the NQ now. First, we made a target going short here. You can see our first trade. Our second trade, now we're long, and we're 6 contracts long and just hit the target there. So a short that was good, a long that was good, closed P&L, 6 contracts now on the NQ, 89.60. Daily candlestick for reference, okay? And right now, 9:57 a.m. Pacific time, April 5th, 2022. Still in the short over here on the ES. Of course, we don't know how this is going to turn out. Our target's below. We've come very close to our target, as you can see, several times here. And so we'll see how these trades work out. Current closed P&L on the NQ, 89.60. Started trading this one this morning in the doldrums, okay? So took a short and a long so far, and those were good. And now, as you can see, we're long again. Just went long right here, okay? And so we'll check back on these a bit later. Well, it looks like a bit later turned out to be about 1 minute later, okay? So we're going for a little over $10,000 on the NQ today. So we need to, if this P&L flashes up around $1,400, that's where we're going to see the actual P&L stop the trading for the day, if it makes it up that high. Right now we're headed towards the downside. So right now I'm going for a P&L on the NQ that if I hit it, it will only, this trade will just probably be right in here somewhere, okay? So once again, over here on the ES, still in this trade, and we'll check in again. Okay, here we are popping again close to where we're going to hit our P&L. So we'll see if we do it. These are 1 minute periods here. So if we end up high on the 1 minute period, which looks like we want to so far, but you never know. Sort of still basing back and forth. Left a gap here between the close and open of this candle, and originally a gap between there. So that kind of tells you that we're basing right now. So we may or may not hit enough to hit our P&L here. And same thing, we're basing over here. So we'll check back in a minute. Okay, checking this trade out, and there it was. We hit it just kind of like we thought we would there. Hit our target right there for the day on the NQ, 622 on April 5th, 2022 at 10:07. Max daily limit reach, trading stop. So every trader loves to see this. Automatic trading is off the hook. So I'm a very happy trader. Look at the trades we took. First of all, we started trading in the doldrums today, okay, right around in here. And our first trade was a short. Then we took a long and finished off with another long, all automatic. So 2 of our trades were long, but look at the daily candlestick. So that was our trading opportunity. Automatic trading took the direction that the market was going. So that was fantastic. So we're done over here on the NQ. Now we're over here looking at the ES. So we're still in this trade, and it has yet to be resolved one way or the other, okay? One of the things that's kind of interesting about when you're in a downtrend, a lot of times green will touch green. What do I mean by that? Well, did green touch green here? It did right there. It came, so here was some green, and see how we came up and we touched that, okay? And here, look, did we touch green? No, we didn't touch green. We didn't get up high enough to touch any of this green. So just some interesting things. And now we actually did get up there and touch the green. So we'll see what price does next. So a different way of looking at price. It's all my own thing. Obviously, no other traders look at it that way. But I have many thousands of hours looking at charts. So those are some of the things I've noticed. Okay, here we are back or pushing down a little bit over here as a review. We hit our max P&L over here on the NQ. Already done for the day there. No more trades. You can see the trades, a short and two longs. Right now it's 10:50 a.m. We are currently pushing down towards a target over here, but there's a lot of jumbly stuff, so it may take a little while. But it looks good, like we're going to have some sort of maybe a double bottom here when it's all said and done. Probably a lower bottom on this side than this side. So just my guesses. Nobody knows, as we said, but sometimes it's just kind of fun to speculate. But with automatic trading, you do not have to think about any of that at all. You don't have to know about any of that. I didn't have to know about any of that to establish these algos that I created. And by the way, every trader creates their own algos in this program. So it's an amazing program. You don't need to know any code, and it's just a pleasure to be able to trade this way automatically. Of this automatic trading, no hands, and just hit target there. So now, as you can see, closed P&L over here is 7,500 on the ES on a 5-minute bar. This is the daily candlestick, April 5th, 2022. We just hit our target right here, as you can see, 4 contracts. It was a short. How long? Once again, this is our daily. I'm going to have that out of the way now, okay? So let's take a look at our entry. Here was our entry right here, short, printed against us, but didn't stop out. And this is our result here today on the ES. We may trade again, not necessarily. If it comes into the parameters to trade, it will. Okay, over here on the NQ, we definitely hit our target for the day, 10,600. Had even a little slippage in our direction there in that big candlestick. And so there we go. So we had a short and 2 longs, and that was the day for us there. So amazing day of trading altogether. Close P&L, 18,100 today. And this is one happy trader. Thank you, automatic trading. And the results speak for themselves.